Hello and welcome to another stream slash YouTube video. Today we are going to be building the mode Envoy. Full disclosure, I have already built this board and then I have unbuilt the board to build it here on stream. So I may have lost some of the packaging here and there. Also, the mode does come with a nice little screwdriver and some bits for said screwdriver. Got some bits and bobs coming with it here. Let's see, we've got hardware. And we've got our daughter board. Lay those off to the side. So I actually went with the walnut accent here. As you can see, looks pretty good. Pretty good. I do like a wood touch on a keyboard. The aluminum plate that we are going to be building with. And then we've got the PCB itself, which does have standoffs that are, I don't know if these are pre-installed or if I installed them, I don't really remember. I definitely did put those on though. These are the stabilizer bump stops, I guess. I don't know really what they would be. Almost like a Band-Aid mod for the PCB. Got lube on my hands immediately. All right, and then here's our weight for the back. Doesn't weigh very much. It's aluminum, but it's a nice looking weight to add some contrast to the board. All right, put that down. Move this off to the side here. So here we have the actual board in all of its glory, completely naked except for the feet, which I have already installed. Yeah, this is the board. We got it in a nice, I think this color is called Mirage. It's like a blue-gray almost color. Definitely a fan of the color. It's muted, but a good muted. I like it a lot. Here you can see how it looks from the side. Pretty good looking board. Nothing crazy. We're not making any new shapes here. Got a kind of a box on wedge. It's a little bit different, you know, a little unique. It's got a pretty low front height here, which I like. Don't remember exactly how tall. I want to say it's like, I'm gonna sound like an idiot if I say anything at all, actually. Where are the specs? Measurements, here we go. 19.5 millimeter front height, which is kind of perfect in my opinion. It's about where I like to be. I don't like to be too much higher than that. I will for a good board, but it's not my ideal personally. We've got a 5.8 degree typing angle on this bad boy here. It is made out of aluminum, obviously. And then yeah, I think that's about it. It does have their lattice blocks, which is kind of a mode thing. I think they kind of came out with these for this board, which are going to be like a squishy block for if you're wanting a softer typing experience. This will go right in there and it'll give you a little bit more push with your board. And I guess let's start by getting this weight installed. Those little indents right there, and then we've got our feet. Pop in just like this. You see the little rubber parts just kind of stick out of there with the big rubber piece in the back. Just give you a little bit of grip there. I like that design. I think it's unique. All right, so we got a couple different bits that came with this. So go ahead and screw this weight in. The provided screwdriver. Weight is in. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and throw this guy in here, the walnut insert. And this should just pop kind of right in here. There we go, just straight in the side like that. That's a good look. I really like the walnut. I think that looks pretty sick. The top view here. That looks good. That looks good. I like that. Got all of our switches in now. This is a cool looking PCB. I do like the white. Let's go ahead and put our keycaps on. Got a pretty cool set of keycaps for this thing. Should we just, let's put it in the, let's go ahead and put it in the case. Just gonna put this in and I like it. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty good look. Got the, I think this colorway looks awesome, especially with this keycap set. The bluish hue to it, I think looks fantastic. I love the wood grain. She is pretty. I agree. You can see you got the wood grain in there. I will say, the wood being on here, I feel like is kind of lost in the fact that it's on the top here, because it's gorgeous, but it's gorgeous when you're looking at the keyboard from this direction, which I will say most of the time you're not looking at a keyboard from the back, so that is unfortunate, but regardless, it's still a good looking board. So we go ahead and give it a little bit of a sound test here. Alright, so this is the Mode Envoy with Obscura linear switches. We are using the hard lattice blocks. We've got ABS keycaps on here. No foam. Let's see how she sounds. Oops, I played the music. I love the sound of this keyboard. I absolutely love it. This yeah, she does. The Mode knows how to make a good keyboard. Just impressive as always. That spacebar is crispy, bro. I love that. Absolutely love it. Ooh, that sounds sick. That sounds awesome. Let's swap it out here real quick so you can hear what it sounds like with the saw. That makes a big difference with the sound of the board. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what she sounds like with the dropping it. I'm getting too excited. You can see a lot more flex here. Definitely a lot flexier of a board for sure with those other lattices in. So let's see what they sound like. I mean, Still sounds fantastic. Just a good sounding board. I like it. I like it a lot. I am going to put the solid lattices in though, because man, those sound good. They really resonate the sound through that board. I think the isolation from the lattice ones is kind of hurting the sound profile a little bit. Let's give her a proper typing test. One error. That's pretty good. Ooh, I like that a lot. That feels solid. That front height is perfect. Man, I have no notes at all about this board. This is one of my favorite boards by one of my favorite brands. They really just know what they're doing. They make some good luxury keyboards. They know how to make a keyboard for sure. If you guys did enjoy, I do appreciate you stopping by. You guys have any suggestions that you want to see me do, any boards you want to see me build, let me know. I'll do what I can. I'll probably be doing some budget builds here in the next, who knows when. I do have a lot more of the nice keyboards to build for sure, but probably going to get some budget ones in there as well while we're at it. Just see what we can do with a cheap board, you know, see if we can make it sound good, because you can. There's definitely options out there, and I know a lot of people are kind of tight on the ability to spend money on a keyboard. It's definitely a niche hobby, and it can get pretty expensive. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. Let me know why down below. Yeah, thank you for coming by. See you in the next one. Peace.